So hello everyone, I'm here with a short review of Yowamushi Pedal episode 16 Glory Line, yes, season 4. I say short, I hope that's really short because it was pretty bad. Like, I mean, I really liked the last roughly 5 or so minutes, maybe 7 or so minutes. Well, let's say 5, about 5 minutes, right? I really liked that. That was pretty nice actually. Teshima is crying. They're getting there right, and it's like, yeah, we're all together again, we're best team, we're friendship, nakama, tomodashis, and so on. On the same time, though, it's kind of like narratives, and it's a little weird. They are so happy, and also weird that no one mentions that. That I did not like, though. Right? Well, it's an idiot, but maybe all would be like, where's Naruto? They don't even mention. They're like, yeah, we're all together. Like, no, you're not. You're lacking the best boy. It's like whatever. But otherwise, that was a great scene. But it took them like 50 minutes to get it right. And then, I don't know what the worst thing is, but one thing that I think really bad is that I predicted this pretty much exactly. Before I did my other video, sort of with the stream in the live reaction, I was like, I'm guessing it's going to be a filler now, they're going to have really bad pacing, nothing probably happens, and then it's like, whatever, they're catching up something. Yeah, and then second half, yeah, nothing happens for the first 50 minutes. Literally nothing. You can skip the first, 2 quarters to easily, and then jump a little bit afterwards, but you can easily skip the first 10 minutes without any issue, right? And even probably the first like 15 minutes, and you will have no difference. You might want to jump in a little bit, like episode like at 12 or 13 or so, and see Teshima like, oh, where are they? Unda smiling a bit, and then jump another 30 minutes, right, and then pretty much watch it, like something like that. So you can pretty much just completely ignore the first half at least. Nothing's happened there. You're talking a bit. The flashback with like Teshima and Yogi, that one is after they see them, right? You can use before they see them, so even that you can watch there, and even the jokes arrives later on when Isa arrives and Uno tells him, and even that was funny, yeah. So even the jokes were better and more entertaining and so on when he got it right. So it's a bad episode, definitely as a whole. Absolutely bad episode as a whole. Felt completely filled right. The pacing, well, it's more like filler is the wrong word. It's more like pacing, right? Horrible pacing. Yeah, they finally get there, but it takes them like the whole episode to get it right. Yeah, and it's also so obvious it's gonna happen. And Isama couldn't even lampshade by me like, it's a miracle. We have to kind of plot armor. Yeah, we have to kind of like God divine, and that's how it's too. It's so obvious it's gonna happen because if that didn't happen. One thing, but it's the Dayashi crew. Yeah, the other team, the opposite is going to do nothing. They appeared, I guess, before the 10 minutes and was like, oh, we knew bad guys, and then they left. Yeah, and that was pointless, and that was also dragged out, right? And that was like really dragged out. So the problem is clearly that the pacing is horrible. That could have been like a minute-long scene in the backs, and then talking back and forth to sort all the Teshima part, and that could be shorted down to like 1-2 minutes. And then guys could arrive at probably minute like 5 or so at best, right? And it would be the same episode, right? And it would be much better. Then we can continuation on the actual, yeah. So even of course I liked the last part. That was great. The last 5 or so minutes were awesome, but up to that point, it was completely pointless. Seeing the other team, they're clearly gonna make. I think that's one thing though. I guess with the anime itself is that we know that this new team here. They have no bearing, right? We know this team is just gonna lose anyway. And that's a big problem, I suppose. Because otherwise, it's more animation. Say, "Whoa, this guy! New enemies!" Yeah. But here, it's just so obvious those guys are not gonna do anything. Nobody are fine. They're gonna go past them, and they're never gonna be seen again, pretty much, right? So I think that is probably an issue, I suppose, though. That that those like 3-4 minutes on that team, there should be like 1 minute, but even if it's whatever, that time is not gonna matter because they are useless. They have no special powers, right? They have one guy, this is now tanned, and his penalty. The other 5 guys are useless. So it's gonna be whatever. I think that's a big problem. So anyway, I liked the ending, of course. That was great, but the pacing was just horrible. Right? And it felt extremely fillerish, but I think it really was for its pacing because this probably is in the manga. I haven't read the manga, when I was sure, but I guess this probably is what is in the manga. But they spent, freaking like 50 minutes getting there, right? And no pointless pacing. Yeah, really disappointed, I suppose.